It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBsports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB.
From Delsea Regional High School, we welcome you to the Group 3 semifinals. We're ready to go here from Delsea, and the first pitch to Mia Pope is taken down and away for ball one. Hello and welcome, everybody. My name's Jordan Hirsch. My broadcast partner, Joe O'Gorman, is going to join me in just a little bit. Group 3 semifinals. Delsea enters at 25-1. The South Jersey Group 3 champions taking on the Central Jersey Group 3 champs, the Steinert Spartans. Mia Pope ahead in the count. 2 balls and no strikes, facing the right-hander freshman Kaylin Centeno. Centeno this season has allowed 71 hits in 107 innings, has struck out 144. Walks have been an issue for her. She's walked 82 batters. Count 2 balls and 1 strike on the junior Mia Pope. Pope playing shortstop for Steinert. Enters on a 5-game hit streak, 10 for her last 18. That one shot foul the other way. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mia Pope, 2 for 4 with an RBI against Moorestown in last season's Group 3 semis. She had the walk-off single with 2 outs in the 7th. Steinert came back from a 1-0 deficit, scored a pair of runs in the bottom of that 7th inning. Pope, a .494 hitter. 2-2 from Centeno, loops up high, and the count goes full. Delsea got here steamrolling their way through the South Jersey 3 tournament, beating Cumberland in the quarterfinals by 8, Triton by 8 in the quarters, Cumberland in the first round. As Pope takes down and away, that's ball 4. It's a leadoff walk. In the championship game of South Jersey Group 3, Delsea beat Clearview 4-3 in 9 innings, needing a walk-off hit from their second baseman, Lainey Vecchio. We'll talk about that a little later on in this ball game. Here's Ellie Miller. Miller batting second. She's going to be followed by Bianca Walsh and Addison Hassan. Francesca Castellano is going to bat fifth. This one's in the dirt. Pope's going to take second easily. She's into scoring position with nobody out. Bottom 4 for Steinert: Aaliyah O'Neill, Danica Spack, Gia DeMeglio, and Lindsay Swizak. Ellie Miller, the junior, coming in hitting .382. Just 6 RBIs on the year. 1-0 pitch is taken on the inside corner. It's 1-1. Pair of 20-win teams going at it. Spartans 20-4, Delsea 25-1. Their lone loss coming against Pennsville. This one's bunted foul, and it's 1-2. The Crusaders this season started the year 20-0. They were the last public team in the state that was still undefeated. Their lone loss came on May 21st. 1-2 pitch to Miller is shot foul. We'll do it again. Delsea, this is their first trip to the Group 3 tournament since 2019. They've only been to the Group 3 championship game once, back in 1987. They're 1-4 all time in the semifinals. Miller goes down swinging, 1 away. And that's the first strikeout of the day for Centeno. And now it's going to be the second baseman, junior Bianca Walsh. For Steinert, it's been a much different story here in these semifinals. This is their 7th trip in their last 10 seasons, 6-0 in the state semis. This one's off the glove. The catcher, Bernard. Pope takes third easily. Not a lot of room back behind home plate here. So a pair of wild pitches. Mia Pope out at third, 1 down. Steinert looking to strike first. here in the Group 3 semifinals. 1-0 is taken for a called strike. Bianca Walsh also riding a 5-game hit streak, 9 for her last 17. 6 RBIs, 4 doubles, and a triple during that span. She has 4 straight multi-hit games, which is a career high. And she takes up and away for ball 2. Bianca Walsh in the sectional tournament was fantastic, 8 for 12. She's come through in the clutch in this tournament as well. Had a 4 RBI game in the Group 3 finals last year. 2-1 is right down the chute, and the count goes even to Walsh. Steinert coming off that 6-0 win over Colts Neck in the Central Jersey Group 3 finals. Scored all 6 of those runs in the bottom of the 6th. Did so on 7 hits. And Walsh takes well outside, and it's another full count for Centeno. Kaylin Centeno, 8 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, none earned, and 9 strikeouts in Delsea's win over Clearview in the South Jersey Group 3 finals on Friday. Payoff pitch is lined into left center field. That's down for a hit. Mia Pope cruises home, and Bianca Walsh stays white hot. She gets Steinert on the board first. It's 1-0. It's a great at-bat for Walsh. Works the count full and then hits that rise ball right back where it came from. And so 1-0 Spartans. And whenever you're going up against a team that's 25-1 and has really just rolled their way through the season, always great to get on the board first. Now Addison Hassan takes a called strike. And for Steinert, the goal has to be to score early and often, facing a Delsea team that averages over 10 runs per game. They've scored 266 runs in 26 games this season. Hassan squares. The ball is off the glove of Bernard again. It's already the 3rd wild pitch of the inning, and advancing to second goes Walsh. Well, command is the one issue that Kaylin Centeno, the freshman phenom for Delsea, has faced this year. She once had a stretch of 10 or more walks in 4 straight games back in May, as Hassan takes up high for ball 2. Kaylin Centeno, early in the season, walks weren't really an issue. She walked only 24 batters in her first 10 outings. But in her last 8, it's been a different story. 58 walks during that stretch. 2-1 to Hassan is down and in, and it's ball 3. Centeno started all 4 games for Delsea in the South Jersey Group 3 tournament. 28 innings, allowed 23 hits, only 6 earned runs. Walked 17, struck out 33, which is good for a 1.5 ERA. 3-1 to Hassan is at the knees, a called strike. Addison Hassan, 5 hits away from 100 for her career. Would need a big day today, have her team advance, and then a big day on Friday. Shows bunt, and the 3-2 pitch. She pulls it back and pops it up right side. And that's going to drop in the Bermuda Triangle between second, right, and center. Hassan's taking second on the throw. She's going to be tagged out. Addison Hassan went into second base, a little skittish that time. And so she's thrown out. Walsh finds her way over to third and finding his way into the broadcast booth, Joe O'Gorman. Welcome, buddy.
Hey, Jordan. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. It's a long drive down here to Delsea, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Lovely traffic, too, getting through 42 and 295.
Here's Francesca Castellano, and she sprays that one foul and out of play. Now Steinert, they had to make about an hour trip down here to South Jersey, here in Franklin. Already on top, 1-0 here in the top of the first. And the 0-1 from Centeno is slapped towards right. Coming in on it is Coesfield, and she makes the grab to end the inning. 1 run does score on the RBI single by Bianca Walsh. Spartans on top 1-0. Katie Samanka into the circle when we come back here on WBCB.
1490 WBCB. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Today's game on WBCB is being brought to you by Team Toyota, the Revere Restaurant, Capital Health System, the New Jersey Education Association, Kessel Dermatology, Saul Funeral Homes, the Hamilton Township Education Association, Haldeman Ford, the Italian People's Bakery, the Trenton Thunder, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, the Trentonian, and Hyundai of Trenton. 1-0 Steinert. We go to the bottom of the first. Katie Samanka in the circle. Let's take a look at the lineup she'll face today for Delsea. Leading it off will be the center fielder, Maggie McLean, followed by second baseman Lainey Vecchio and the pitcher, Kaylin Centeno. Left fielder, Tori Jester bats fourth, followed by shortstop, Juliana Baez, and the designated player, Landon Ferrari. Bottom three are the catcher, Paige Bernard, first baseman, Zoe Shangle. The third baseman is Ava Blos. And they're taking on Katie Samanka. Everyday Katie for Steinert this season. Samanka, a 1.37 ERA, 117 in the third innings. He's given up only 23 earned runs, walked 64, and struck out 221. Has the Fairleigh Dickinson commit.
She's been unbelievable in the state tournament, that's for sure, Jordan.
Yeah, Samanka in the tournament, 24 innings, no runs allowed. She's given up only 5 hits. Maggie McLean leads it off, and she takes a ball upstairs. It's 1-0. Maggie McLean, she went 0 for 4 with a walk against Clearview in the South Jersey Group 3 finals on Friday. Kind of cooled her off a bit. She was 7 for her last 11. She's a .460 hitter, the team leader in singles and hits, runs and at-bats. 46 hits this season for McLean. She takes up and away, and the count's now 2 balls and a strike.
Delsea's been solid down here in the conference. Only 1 loss all year.
Yeah, 25-1. They have not lost at home all season, 15-0. This one shot towards deep right. Spack going back. She misjudged it. It's a 1-hop, and it's rolling towards the wall. McLean hits second. She's thinking about 3. She's in with a head-first dive, and Maggie McLean has herself a leadoff triple.
Way to go, Maggie!
Quick little player right there.
Yeah, she was speeding her way around the base pads.
There was no way she was stopping at second, that's for sure.
It's her 3rd triple of the year. This is a very power-packed Delsea lineup. They've hit 16 home runs. And now Lainey Vecchio, who's the reason this team is here. This one's bunted towards third. Ooh, they had McLean off the bag. O'Neill didn't recognize it. Vecchio's out at first. And so kind of both teams catch a break right there. The sack bunt doesn't work. But if O'Neill had just turned around, she had McLean dead to rights.
It's got to go the other way. She went the wrong way down third base.
Now Kaylin Centeno looking to help her own cause and even this game up.
Quite a player for a freshman, Centeno.
Yeah, she really does it all for Delsea.
Yeah.
She's been on base in every game this season and has hits in all but 1. That one's taken high. It's a ball and a strike to count. Yeah, Kaylin Centeno, team leader in average and slug. She's a .468 hitter with a slugging percentage at .894. She fouls this one away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And Centeno has 44 hits already this season as a freshman. It's very possible, Joe, that she could reach that career mark of 100 her sophomore season.
Yeah, she's been an amazing player, like we said, as a freshman. And you wonder, you get to this level, does it start to get a little too big for her?
Count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, Centeno, she's cold by her standards. She's 3 for her last 11. That one's taken up high, count goes full. Centeno, since May the 8th, has been hitting .368. Before that stretch, she was hitting .536. She's been asked to do a lot more with senior Iris Chapman out since the middle of May. And she draws a full count walk, and that puts runners on the corners now for the junior Tori Jester.
Little visit on the mound here for the Spartans.
This is about the most stressful inning that Katie Samanka has had this tournament. She's been pitching from ahead, of course, the whole way. So we get a courtesy runner for Delsea. It's Olivia Russo going out to first. Tori Jester, a .419 hitter. The team average for Delsea is .396. It's a reason they average double-digit runs. Jester squares, and on the delayed steal, Russo's going to take second without a throw.
Big situation here for Samanka now.
In danger of giving up her first run all tournament. The pitch to Jester is sprayed straight foul. Well, Joe, I think me and you should both have a competition for who can flinch the least, because we are right on top of the action here at Delsea.
Yeah, they're going to be bouncing off the fence here.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and a throw back down to third. Back in easily that time is McLean. Samanka just overpowered Jester with that one. And she picks up the strikeout, and here comes Juliana Baez.
That was a big one, Jordan. You know, she's got 2 outs now. Got a chance to get out of here okay.
We're facing Baez, hitting .329, which is on the lower end of the spectrum in terms of average on this team. Baez, 36 RBIs. That's second on the squad. 4 home runs. Foul tip hung on to by Hassan. It's quickly 0-2.
This is one of those where good pitching stop good hitting.
Yeah, Katie Samanka now 1 strike away from working her way around the leadoff triple. Second and third, 2 down. The pitch. And it's just off the plate.
Yeah, that couldn't have missed by much.
It's a good eye by Baez. Baez riding a 7-game on base streak. Mentioned that RBI number. 74 runs batted in over the last 2 seasons for her. And that's up high. It's 2-2.
It's a big pitch here for Samanka coming up. I don't think you want to go to a full count with her.
Count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is where Baez makes her money. Swing and a miss. Samanka strikes her out. A pair of big strikeouts in the inning as Katie Samanka works her way around the leadoff triple and keeps Steinert in front 1-0. We go to the second 1-0 ball game here on WBCB.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, president of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they need it the most. You can visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. And today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We're proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. We go to the second, 1-0 Steinert on top here in the Group 3 semifinals. Got an RBI single by Bianca Walsh in the top of the first. Katie Simonko worked her way in and out of trouble in the bottom half. And now 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Spartans, and Aaliyah O'Neill set to lead it off. Well, Aaliyah O'Neill struggled a bit in the Central Jersey Group 3 tournament, just 2 for 10. She was 2 for 3 on Friday, though, in the finals, matching her hit total from her previous 8 games. The 1-0 is hit down the line and right. Going over on it is Coesfield, and she puts it away. Ellie Coesfield has been busy these first couple of innings out and right for Delsea. And now it'll be sophomore Danica Spack, the right fielder. Much improved offensive player is Spack this season. A .296 hitter. Way late on a rise ball that time.
Centeno got that one in there quick.
Both of these pitchers feature some electric arms. Spack runs up and takes outside. Simonka's more of a strikeout pitcher than Centeno is, but make no mistake, Kaylin Centeno can still punch your ticket. Averages 9.4 Ks per 7. On an 0-2 to Spack. She takes outside, and it's 1-2.
Just a little bit outside over here.
Danica Spack, more of a slap hitter. 0 for 3 in the state semis against Moorestown last year. And she's down looking at a 1-2 fastball right on the outside corner. 3 straight batters retired now for Centeno. And here comes Gia DeMeglio. No surprise what DeMeglio's plan is. Now she pulls it back and takes a healthy cut.
You know, Steinert has had such a great year and they have such a great tradition. You know, they come in here as certainly as the favorite, but they have to travel.
That one's bunted, foul by DeMeglio. Spartans certainly have the experience advantage. This being their 4th consecutive trip to this tournament, 7th in the last 10 seasons. Have not lost in this game since 2015. They're 6-0 as part of this real dominant run they've been on. That one's a called strike 3. Bit of a late call, but it was over at the letters. It's the first 1-2-3 inning of this game. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Steinert on top 1-0 here in the Group 3 semifinals.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They've got new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks and EV vehicles. Haldeman Ford here yesterday, here today, here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business. The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Locally owned and operated at 63 Butler Street, they're the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon, the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. We go to the bottom of the second here in the Group 3 semifinals. 1-0 Steinert leading Delsea.
I'm sure Jen Melker would like to see this one a little cleaner than the first.
Yeah, the first inning started with a leadoff triple by Maggie McLean. I think Katie Simonka was able to dance her way out of that and put up a goose egg. Delivers high to the freshman Landon Ferrari.
If she came back when she needed it, he got a couple strikeouts to end it.
That one's down in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, after Simonka had walked Kaylin Centeno and put runners on the corners with 1 out, the infield came in, settled her down, and it really did work. Picked up those back-to-back Ks. Ferrari, the freshman, taken all the way. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
Umpire does have a late signal, don't he?
He does. We were kind of dealing with that on Friday. Steinert going against Coltsneck. Of 3 balls and 1 strike, the count on Ferrari. She had her 6-game hitting streak snapped against Clearview in the South Jersey 3 finals. 0 for 4 in that game. High pop-up back over our heads.
It looked like it might have been ball 4.
Ferrari perhaps chasing. And another full count. Haven't had our shortage of 3-2. The offering from Simonka. That one's up high. That one is ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to begin the bottom of the second. There'll be a runner on first for the senior Paige Bernard.
His walks have been an Achilles heel for Simonka.
Yeah, Katie Simonka, she settled it down a bit in the tournament. 12 walks in 24 innings coming into this game. But for the season, 64 free passes and 117 in the third. This is a nice bunt by Bernard. It's juggled a bit by Castellano. Throw down to second, not in time. Everyone's safe. We've had some indecisiveness in this game, and this time it benefits Delsea. They've got their first 2 batters aboard.
Yeah, it looked like first baseman couldn't get a handle on the ball to get it to throw it the second time.
Have some fun, kid. Have some fun.
So here's senior first baseman Zoe Shangle. Shangle hitting .390, 16 runs batted in. 7 for her last 18 during a current 5-game hitting streak. She's doubled in 3 consecutive ball games. It's the 3rd time this season that Shangle has a streak of at least 3 games with a double. She's batting in the 8th spot in this lineup.
Several lefties in this Delsea lineup.
Simonka's 1-0 is right down the chute. It's a called strike.
Yep.
Schenkel, this is just her second year on varsity, despite being a senior. One of many Tri-County All-Stars. Was named to the second team this season. Swing and a miss. When Samanka's been able to control the fastball, she's been able to blow it by some of these Delsea hitters.
Yeah, she's got herself ahead right now. Schenkel's got to hit her pitch now.
That one rides high. This was Samanka's issue against Koltzneck. She would get 2 strikes and then had trouble putting some of those Cougars away. Still finished with 14 Ks in 7 innings. Swing and a miss. It's another big strikeout for Samanka. All 3 of them have been big.
She bears down when she has to, Jordan.
So 1 away, and now the 9-hole hitter, the freshman Ava Blos, coming to the dish. Ava Blos hitting .394 her freshman campaign. 3 home runs in 66 ABs. She's out in front that time. Blos riding an 11-game hit streak. 6 multi-hit games during that span. 5 for 11, 3 RBIs in sectionals. And quickly behind now 0-2.
3 freshmen on this Delsea roster. All 3 of them start.
And all 3 of them have been major contributors as
right.
well. Four seniors, 3 freshmen in this lineup. Down low. Everyone 1 through 9 can deliver in big spots for the Crusaders. This one slapped towards center. Miller doesn't have to go far to put that one away, and there's 2 down. Lineup turns over for Maggie McLean.
Samanka checks the gas tank with a match early and then puts out the fire, it looks like.
It's been the game plan so far, although now Maggie McLean, who tripled into right center last inning. How about this number for Delsea, Joe? Of their 25 wins, 12 of them have come by double-digit runs.
Wow.
However, they've only had 1 such game since May 5th. That one's over on the outside corner. Still finding ways to win ball games, but
just not as by the same differential that they were earlier.
yeah, they've come back down to earth a bit. Popped up, foul, and out of play. That's a routine play for Addison Hassan back at Steinert, probably.
Right.
There's maybe
a lot more room back there.
Yeah, there's maybe 15 feet between home plate and the backstop. Two on, 2 outs for McLean. 0-2, she got her. 4 major strikeouts for Katie Samanka through the first 2 innings, and she strands 2 more. Delsea's left 4 through the opening 2 frames. Spartans lead at 1-0, coming back up when we come back here in the Group 3 semifinals on WBCB.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
Trenton Thunder baseball returns for the 2025 season. They've already returned, in fact. They returned June 4th. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. Check information, visit TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. On to the 3rd we go here in the Group 3 semifinals. Spartans on top 1-0. Delsea has had the 2 better scoring opportunities in this game. And now 9-1 and 2 due up for Jen Melker's squad. Freshman Lindsay Swizak leads it off. First pitch swinging, pops it up, and putting it away at shortstop is Juliana Baez. One pitch, one away, and here comes Mia Pope. Mia Pope found her way around the bases in a pretty interesting way back in the first. She walked, then advanced to second on a wild pitch, went to third on another wild pitch before Bianca Walsh singled her home.
She's the straw that stirs the drink for this team.
She's been the table setter really her entire career at the top of the Spartan order. The hero in last year's state semis. That walk-off single over Moorestown. Centeno's 0-1, way up and in. Mia Pope verbally committed to Marist University up in Poughkeepsie. Comes into this game 25 hits away from tying the Steinert all-time record. That one loops up there, and the count goes to 2-1. Joe, I'd say that record is very much in jeopardy next season.
Oh, I would think so for sure. Probably about the first 3 or 4 games, you know.
2-1 is lined foul off the dugout.
I'm sure she'd like to have one more game here this year. So these two, and then whatever she can put together next year quickly. Very talented young player.
And Mia Pope, in her first 2 seasons, of course, winning the Group 3 title. That one's lined a little harder off the dugout.
And you know the MAC well. Good softball in the MAC.
Very good softball, especially up there in Poughkeepsie. Marist, they were a 3 seed in the Women's College World Series. 2-2 pitch. Slow roller towards second, charging Vecchio. And there are 2 down, and here comes Ellie Miller. Steinert looking to do something this week that's never been done, and that's three-peat as Group 3 champions.
No public school in the state has ever done it. Amazing.
Winner of this one gets either Randolph or South Plainfield on Friday up at Seton Hall. We'll try to get a score update on that game as we go along here today. That one got started at 2 o'clock, so it's probably coming to its conclusion here. Miller struck out swinging back in the first. Had her 6-game hit streak snapped Friday. Miller just 1 for now 7 in 4 state tournament games in her career. She did score the game-tying run against Moorestown in the semifinals last season on an infield single. That one's right down the middle, and it's 1-2.
That was a good pitch.
Aaliyah O'Neill had hit that infield single that tied it up last season. 1-2 pitch. Check swing, and no appeal. Count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Steinert now, between the sectionals and the states, they've outscored teams, count it, 30-0 in 4+ games. Little looper, this one's got some weird spin on it. Vecchio makes the flip, but it's not in time. You can kind of see the spin on it from here, Joe. It was spinning back.
Yeah, it was spinning away from her a little bit. And when the second baseman got it, she just tried to underhand it. And Miller was able to beat it out.
And now the white-hot Bianca Walsh. 9 for her last 13 with 7 RBIs. Been a lot more aggressive of a hitter this season, and it's really paid dividends for her. First pitch takes on the outer third. Walsh's hit streak was advanced to 6 games with her RBI single back in the first. Lines this one through the hole on the left side and into left field. That's now 5 consecutive multi-hit games for Bianca Walsh, wasting no time getting her first 2 hits in her first 2 ABs.
She's staying hot, that's for sure, Jordan.
10 for her last 14 now.
Wow.
It's good for a 7.14 average. I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah, I would think so.
And those 2 base hits couldn't have looked any more different. But 2 aboard with 2 down for Addison Hassan. First pitch takes in the dirt. And Ellie Miller, I'll tell you what, she was about halfway between second and third there.
Yeah, I thought she was going there for a minute. She met the shortstop.
Spartans can be very aggressive on the base paths. Hassan fouls it off.
Yeah, they've been aggressive all year. Looking to take advantage wherever they can.
Yeah, only 22 stolen bases, but they're very aware. Any ball in the dirt, you got to be ready if you're a catcher. Hassan takes way up high. Centeno's been forced to throw a lot of pitches. Had the 1-2-3 inning in the second.
She got 2 quick ones here, and then Steinert got to 2 straight singles.
And now 3 balls and 1 strike on Hassan. Got the first 2 outs very easily.
Yep. Got the pop up and then a ground out.
Francesca Castellano, she waits on deck. Hassan hitting .386 coming into this game, looking to up that number right here. And she takes ball 4, and a 2-out rally has them loaded for Castellano.
These are the kind of innings where you wonder how can this, whether or not the freshman can handle the pressure of what's going on right now.
Nikki Donovan's going to go courtesy run for Hassan. And Centeno, the way her offense scores runs, hasn't been in many of these positions this season. Really battled her way through the South Jersey 3 final against Clearview. Went 8 innings in that one. Did give up 3 runs, none of which were earned. Big spot here. Bases full of Spartans, 2 down. First pitch, Castellano hits it foul. Goes without saying, ginormous spot in this game.
Yeah. Base hit here, and the Spartans can break it open a little.
Especially with the way Samanka's been pitching.
Yep.
Way up high, and a nice play by Bernard. Caught that one, it was nearly behind her.
Anyway, Jordan, any way to get on.
Miller's at third. Walsh is at second. Nikki Donovan is at first. Popped up on the infield. Vecchio makes the grab. And Kaylin Centeno works her way out of the bases loaded jam. No runs, 2 hits, 3 left for the Spartans. They lead 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the third here in the Group 3 semifinals.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It's important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, COVID-19 vaccine, or pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. You can visit their website, hamiltonnj.com/health, for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. We go to the bottom of the third here in the Group 3 semifinals. Steinert on top of Delsea, 1-0. Had a chance for more last inning, but left the bases loaded.
They've had runners on the first 2 innings, and Simonka's been able to bear down and get out of it.
Yeah, both pitchers have worked their way in and out of jams.
Yeah.
Count now 1 ball and no strikes on Lainey Vecchio, who's the reason that Delsea is still playing. She had a walk-off single in the South Jersey 3 finals against Clearview. And that single, Joe, her 100th career hit.
Wow.
And not only that, her 99th career hit came with 2 outs in the 7th to tie the game.
I guess if you're going to get a milestone, make it a big one.
Yeah, go big or go home.
Yeah.
That was Lainey Vecchio on Friday against Clearview. Went 5 for 13 with 5 RBIs in sectionals. 1-1. She slaps it on the infield, and Mia Pope makes the catch. 1 out. Here comes Centeno.
Centeno walked the first time up, stole second. Stranded out there, though. Simonka said, "I've had enough."
Yeah, Katie Simonka in this game, she has 4 strikeouts, and every one of them have come with at least 2 on base. Centeno takes in the dirt. Talk about the power that this team has. Kaylin Centeno has half of Delsea's home runs. 8 homers, 14 doubles.
Yeah, she's got some amazing stats for a freshman, like we said earlier.
Takes down low. 2 balls, no strikes.
Through the first 3 innings, first time the leadoff batter for Delsea didn't get on. Hopefully it's a good sign for Simonka and the Spartans.
That one's in there for a called strike.
He thought about that one for a while.
Yeah, it was close. It was a close pitch. Two balls and 1 close strike the count. Chop towards second. Nice play by Walsh. Sets her feet and fires in time. Sure-handed second baseman Bianca Walsh makes the play. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Tori Jester. And always big when you can retire. Rewarded with the 419 hitter who pops the first pitch out of play. Tori Jester, a member of the Tri-County All-Star First Team. Another aggressive hitter. She's walked only 5 times this season in 95 plate appearances. Perhaps a little too aggressive right there.
Yeah, she had her fishing on that one. She just couldn't reel nothing in.
0-2 pitch. Line drive, just foul.
A lot of these team players on Delsea are having a little trouble getting around on Simonka. Then again, everybody does.
Looking to extend that scoreless stretch. Up and away. Katie Simonka threw 26 2/3 scoreless frames between sectionals and states. Just getting a piece of that was Jester.
She had her fooled a little bit with the off speed.
Katie Samanka looking for her first 1-2-3 inning. And again, Jester just gets a piece to stay alive.
Yeah, she is, just barely.
Spartans on top 1-0 here in the Group 3 semifinals. 1-2 is in the dirt. And again, Samanka gets 2 strikes quickly on a Delsea hitter. Looking for strikeout number 5. Line drive, Walsh can't get it. It loops its way into shallow center field, and a fantastic at-bat by Tori Jester results in a 2-out base hit and extends the frame for Juliana Baez.
Yeah, she kind of just stuck her bat out there and poked it there. Walsh tried to make a catch at it, but she just couldn't get there quick enough.
Second hit of the day for Delsea. Runner goes and stops, and the pitch is at the bottom of the zone for a called strike 1. Juliana Baez, she homered against Cumberland in the first round of sectionals. Takes upstairs. For Baez, that was her 4th home run of the season. One is a nice looking rise ball outside part of the plate.
Good pitch, very good pitch. Samanka's ahead now.
Delsea's already left 4. And again, Baez gets a piece.
Your strikeout victim the first time up.
Samanka looking to put Baez away, and she does. Yep. First backwards K of the day for Katie Samanka. That ends the 3rd. We go to the 4th, 1-0 Steinert here in the Group 3 semifinals.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel.
Well, don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. If you're complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Over 1,400 tariff-free cars are ready to go at Hyundai of Trenton. Again, over 1,400 tariff-free cars. If you were ever thinking of a new car, SUV, or EV vehicle, now is the time to buy at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. We go to the 4th here in the Group 3 semifinals. Spartans on top 1-0. About to send 6, 7, and 8 to the dish against freshman phenom Kaylin Centeno. First pitch to Aaliyah O'Neill is in there. It's a called strike. O'Neill flew out to right field to begin the 2nd inning. Centeno through the first 3 frames. She's given up 4 hits, struck out 3. Mentioned O'Neill had that game-tying infield single in the 7th inning against Moorestown in the Group 3 semis last year. Part of a 2-run rally for the Spartans. Down and in, 2 balls and a strike.
Again, this team is tournament tested, and it's been showing, that's for sure.
Spartans looking to become the first public team in New Jersey history to three-peat as Group 3 champions. 2 wins away from doing that. And that one's taken high, 3-1. Also looking to advance to the Group 3 finals for the 4th consecutive year, 7th time in the last 10 seasons.
It's been an amazing program, Jordan. What they've been able to accomplish.
Yeah, they've won 20 or more games in every one of these seasons, except for 2021, which was shortened because of COVID. They only won a measly 18 games that year.
Off.
Back there, and that hits our opposite table. Well, thank goodness that was on that side, or
yeah,
I would have had to save you, Joe.
Yeah, you'd have to, I'll tell you that much.
Or Brianne would have just had to save both of us. Brianne, our video engineer and camera woman today. 3-2 to O'Neill. Another pop-up. Over on it is Shangle, and she's just out of room.
Not much room on either sideline here or behind the catcher.
Makes for a lot of foul balls, and I would say a lot of souvenirs, but
yeah,
it's high school. You got to give them back.
That's right.
Leah O'Neill really up there battling. It's the 3rd full count of the day for Centeno. And again, shot foul.
O'Neill's hanging tough.
3 for 8 in state tournament games between last season and this season. She'd like nothing better than to make it 4 for 9. And she draws a walk. O'Neill wins this battle, and she's aboard at first. Leadoff runner aboard, and here comes Danica Spack.
Spartans have had a big inning in each one, almost all the state tournament games to kind of open things up. Maybe this is it here.
Yeah, Steinert really gave their fans some heart palpitations on Friday. Waited till the bottom of the 6th to have that big inning. Spack squares. It's a nice one. It drops. The throw to first is in time. And I'll tell you what, Ava Bloss, the third baseman, she certainly had a play over there at second.
Yeah, I thought she was going to catch it in the air, first of all.
Well, instead it goes down as a sacrifice bunt. It's successful. And here comes Gia DeMeglio, the senior left fielder.
She got caught looking her first time up. Sure she'd like to atone for that.
That's Kaylin Centeno's most recent strikeout. The pitch is taken outside. Aaliyah O'Neill looks like she's relaying signs out there at second. She was motioning to DeMeglio that that pitch was going to be away. She took it all the way. Ahead in the count 1-0. See if O'Neill does it again out there at second. She does. She's saying it's going to be inside.
Does.
And it's up high instead. 2 balls, no strikes.
Either that or she's trying to disrupt the pitcher a little bit. Waving her arm.
And now if you're Paige Bernard behind home plate, and you got to recognize that and maybe start changing up where you're setting up. The 2-0 pulls it back and lines it towards left. That one is down but foul.
Wish she got a nice piece of that one.
Well, if the Spartans are stealing signs, Aaliyah O'Neill is making it very well known. Count 2 balls and a strike. DeMeglio, she's going to square. Pulls it back and takes a called strike. If she can get on Gia DeMeglio, probably are going to see her get put in motion. 5 stolen bases her last 4 games. Centeno looking to keep her off the base paths. And another full count.
Yeah.
Gotta expect these good at-bats. DeMeglio hoping this is not her final game in her high school career. 3-2. A C's. Fourth strikeout of the day for Centeno. So 2 outs, and here comes Lindsay Swizak.
2 outs now, Delsea's been able to get here. They don't want to leave O'Neill stranded at second.
Big spot for the freshman. And the pitch goes right over the head of Bernard to the backstop. Up to third base goes O'Neill. It's another wild pitch.
Yeah, just a little high.
Already the 4th wild pitch of the day for Centeno. Not even through this 4th inning. And that one hit her. Caught her right in that front shoulder. And the home plate umpire sees it a little differently. He says that it was fouled, I guess, off the knob of the bat. Jen Melker wants a word. I think her argument is that it hit the bat and, I guess, the wrist of Swizak.
She asked him to check with the other umpire.
That's what they're going to do. This has got to be a tough call for the third base umpire, though. I mean, the umpire behind home plate obviously has a much better view of that.
Yep. You know,
I didn't think it made contact with the bat. I thought it was a hit by pitch from here.
Well, I think she was trying to get out of the way, and if it hit the bat, it was when she was turning her body to get out of the way. I guess they concur.
Oh, they say foul ball. Well, now gives Swizak, of course, a chance to drive home that runner from third. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Yep.
Centeno's really been painting the corners ever since that first inning.
She's got herself ahead now. Let's see what she does here as far as trying to put it away. Steinert like to get O'Neill in from third.
Swizak looking to double the lead, runs up and takes a called strike 3. Never really got a signal, but both teams are heading off the field. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 1-0 Spartans here in the Group 3 semifinals.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, president of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere.
'25 summer camp registration is open now. Many camp options are available in July. Visit htsdnj.org to view available camps and to register. Email questions to htsdsummercamp@htsdnj.org. Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We're proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. We go to the bottom of the 4th here from Delsea Regional High. Spartans on top 1-0 here in the Group 3 semifinals. And now for the Crusaders, they'll send 6, 7, and 8 to the dish. Landon Ferrari, followed by Paige Bernard and Zoe Shangle. On against Katie Samanka, 27 straight scoreless innings in sectionals and states. She's allowed 2 hits, 2 walks, and has struck out 5. Southpaw fires, first pitch sent to left. Gia DeMeglio, easy play for her, and there's 1 down.
That's what you like to see, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Back-to-back innings with 1 pitch, 1 out for Katie Simonka in the circle. And here comes Bernard, who reached on an error back in the second. Count 1 ball, no strikes. Bernard, she went 0 for 4 against Clearview in the sectional finals on Friday. That snapped a 9-game on-base streak. Count even at a ball and a strike. Bernard, perhaps the most patient hitter in this Crusaders lineup, a walk rate of just under 20%. High pop-up, back of first. Going back is Bianca Walsh to make the catch. Bianca Walsh has been busy, and she's been up to the task. Quickly 2 are gone, and now it'll be Zoe Schengel, the senior first baseman.
Two quick outs for Simonka and the Spartans here. Get those bats back in their hand.
8 of the last 9 set down by Simonka. And she falls behind, 1 ball, no strikes on Schengel. Zoe Schengel looking to continue her hit streak, ride it to 6 games. And now in a good hitter's count, 2-0. Been able to quiet this Delsea lineup so far, but now falls behind 3-0. A lineup that averages north of 10 runs a game.
Yeah, she flirted with a little bit of danger every now and then, but she's been able to bear down and get herself back squared away.
Looking for her first 1-2-3 inning, and hits Schengel with that one. Two-out hit by pitch extends the frame for the 9-hole hitter Ava Blos. Blos flew out to center field her last time up. Another freshman in this order. Ava Blos, 394 hitter coming into this one, 16 runs driven in. And we're gonna get a meeting in the circle. I think Katie Simonka was a little upset, a little frustrated after that hit batter.
Yeah, kind of just got a little bit too inside and caught her on the elbow. Now Blosen, one of these freshmen again from Delsea.
She's got an 11-game hit streak going. Ava Blos also came in relief on Friday in the sectional final against Clearview. Pitched a perfect frame in the 9th, ended up recording her 2nd career win. Blos, very athletic. She was also the goalie on the girls' soccer team here. In fact, she had a game earlier this season in which she didn't allow a goal and had 20 saves.
Wow.
Good eye.
Joe, I know you know your way around the soccer pitch. 20 saves and no goals allowed.
Quite a day.
The appeal on that check swing, by the way, and the first base umpire says no swing. Simonka's 1-0 is taken below the knees. 2 balls, no strikes. Delsea dugout rocking. They get quieted down a little bit with that one. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
That was a beauty. Right down the middle. A little bit of steam on it.
That one's hit well towards left center field. It's going to split the gap and roll towards the wall. Coming around third is Schengel. Here comes the relay from Pope. It's not in time. 2-out double, and now going to third base is Blos. The freshman delivers and evens the state semifinals at 1.
That ball found a hole out there in left center. Got out there quick too, Jordan.
And a 2-out rally sparked by the bottom two in this dangerous Delsea order. And now runner on third, 2 away for Maggie McLean. 1 for 2 with a triple. A chance to put the Crusaders in front. Takes up high, snap throw down to third. Not in time. That one was pretty close over there at third. It's a nice tag by O'Neal. McLean slaps it into center field, and just like that, Delsea goes ahead. 2-out lightning in a bottle for the Crusaders. They go up 2-1.
Let's go, Clark!
McLean now halfway to the cycle. Katie Samanka perhaps a little rattled after that hit by pitch.
Yes, hasn't been the same pitcher, you're right.
First one is taken upstairs to Vecchio. Vecchio 0 for 2 today. She's been on base in all but 2 games this season. A member of the...
going out to talk to her.
Trying to settle her down a little bit.
Yeah.
Facing Vecchio's a Tri-County All-Star, member of the first team. The senior looking to extend her season. Extended it in dramatic fashion on Friday. Runner on first, 2 down, 2 home. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Just challenged her right there with a fastball, and Vecchio couldn't catch up to the heat.
So all with 2 outs here. She's got the first 2 real quick.
Check swing, she went around. Ball and 2 strikes on the senior second baseman.
Got to come in with a little bit more heat here.
In the dirt.
No advance, huh?
Now, Joe, this is not only the first deficit the Spartans have faced all tournament, including the sectionals and now the states. Of course, the first 2 runs given up. The scoreless streak ends at 27 2/3 for Samanka. Vecchio ready, the 2-2. Down low, ball 3. And now if you're Katie Samanka, it's imperative to limit the damage. Top of the Spartans order is due up in the 5th. They were the spark plug against Colts Neck on Friday. Outside, ball 4. And the rally continues now for Kaylin Centeno. Centeno 0 for 1 with a walk.
Spartans can't afford to give up much more.
Samanka trying to limit this damage. And a nice looking first pitch. It's 0-1. Good spot with that rise ball in the inside corner. Oh, 1. Chopper towards short. Pope goes the long way, and it's not in time! Kaylin Centeno showing why she's a 5-tool player, beats it out with the speed, and they're loaded. And again, Olivia Russo is going to courtesy run over at first.
Tori Jester just stuck her bat out and had that little single into short center field there last time up.
The cleanup hitter looking to provide some separation. Lines this one right back towards us. And I think we both flinched, so it's now 1-1 in terms of that battle that we've got going on.
Should have wore sunglasses. You wouldn't know if I flinched or not.
Live and learn, right? 0-1. Ground ball right back at Samanka. She knocks it down and throws to first, and in the process probably just saved a pair of runs.
Yep.
Crusaders leave 3 more, but get 2 home. We go to the 5th. It's a 2-1 Delsea lead here in the Group 3 semifinals.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community is Haldeman Ford on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They've got it all, new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks, and a great variety of EV vehicles. Coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center. Haldeman Ford here yesterday, here today, here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business. The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports in the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at 63 Butler Street. They're the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Delsea now on top, 2-1. Their 2-out rally has staked them to this advantage as we go to the 5th here in the Group 3 semifinals. Top of Steinert's order due up. Mia Pope, first pitch swinging right to Vecchio at second. 1 pitch, 1 out. And when you're looking for a shutdown inning and Mia Pope is leading it off, that is always big.
Yep.
And Kaylin Sanseno sets down the Steinert shortstop. Second time that Pope's grounded out to second. And now Ellie Miller, who's 1 for 2.
Yeah, infield single last time up.
That ball that had that wicked spin on it. Miller had her 6-game hit streak snapped Friday, but helped push across that winning run. .1-0 pitch is taken for a called strike. Pushed it across with an infield single and an error in the 6th inning on Friday. The 1-1 rolls up there.
It was a ground ball all the way.
Steinert now trailing 2-1. The count, 2 balls and a strike. And that's lined into left field, just getting it over the head of Ava Blos. Ellie Miller doesn't have a lot of exit velocity to her name today, but she's got 2 hits. And now Bianca Walsh, who's been the best player on the Spartans during this tournament. During these tournaments, I should say. 2 for 2 with an RBI. First pitch she takes, and it's 0-1.
Number 1 on your scorecard. Should get a big hit here. Should be number 1 in your heart, too.
Some great wordplay there, Joe. 0-1, line to right field and over the head of Cosfield. She misplayed it. Walsh is going to get to second. Miller will hold up at third. She takes a big turn. That ball was smoked.
It was. Right fielder totally misplayed it.
Walsh now 3 for 3.
Nice double.
Steinert now in business. Addison Hassan coming to the plate. 18 runs batted in. Third on the Spartans.
Who said Steinert's had a big inning every time? Maybe this is it.
Corners pinch in. Up the middle is back. Hassan takes a called strike. Hassan's been aboard twice today. Singled in the first, but was thrown out at second.
Now, whatever pressure there is, it switches over to Delsea and Centeno.
Centeno's 0-1. Hassan squares, takes down and in.
Just one out.
Spartans looking to strike right back. Tying run at third. Go ahead run at second here in the fifth. Hassan takes below the knees. 2 balls and 1 strike on the Steinert cleanup hitter.
She's going to have to come into Hassan.
Hassan, one of 2 seniors in the Steinert order, are going to do everything she can to make sure that this is not the final game of her career. Centeno's 2-1. They say Hassan went around on the bunt attempt, so it's 2-2.
I don't know if I agree with that one, Jordan. Looked like she tried to get out of the way, but.
Two. Hassan pops it up. Shallow center. Coming on McLean. It's going to drop in front of her. The tying run will score. The throw hits the cutoff man, and it's locked up at 2. A lot of hang time, but nobody could get to it.
Yep.
And Addison Hassan delivers once again with her second hit of the ball game. 3 straight hits for the Spartans. Nikki Donovan's going to courtesy run. That certainly did not take long. And now Francesca Castellano could put her team right back in front right here. State semis all square at 2 apiece. Way up high. Runners going. Now they've got Donovan in a rundown, and she's just going to go back to first. That's how you execute that first to third play as a defense. Have your second baseman come in and cut it off.
On Hassan's ball, it looked like there was a little bit of indecision out there for Delsea. Whether the shortstop or the second baseman wanted to go out, the center fielder didn't get a good jump on it. Fortunately for Steinert, it fell in.
That one bounces up. It's 2-0. Donovan's going to take second. Bernard had no chance. That's a stolen base for Nikki Donovan. Neither team has played spectacular defense in this one.
Couple ducks on the pond here for the Spartans.
Hitters count the 2-0. Breaking ball way outside.
Centeno's making her catcher work this inning.
Open base over there at first. Aaliyah O'Neill waits on deck. We've got time called. Bernard wants a word with the young freshman, Kaylin Centeno, in the circle. Paige Bernard, the senior catcher. And I don't think Centeno's happy, I guess, with the landing spot.
No. Filling in some dirt there.
Wonder if maybe her and Samanka are kind of landing in the same spot out there in the circle. It really digs out.
Yeah, putting a big hole there.
The dirt seems to be to her liking now. Count 3 balls, no strikes, with 2 in scoring position and 1 down. Gotta believe Castellano's taken here with the open base. She is. It goes right to the backstop. Coming for the plate is Walsh. She scores. just like that, Steinert gets a pair of runs. They're back in front. It's 3-2.
Another wild pitch.
It's been the bugaboo for Kalen Centeno today. It's now 5 wild pitches. And the batter will be Aaliyah O'Neal, 0 for 1 with a walk. Spartans chanting that they want more. 1 ball, no strikes.
Centeno can't find the strike zone right now.
We knew command might be an issue for both pitchers. Centeno's got the short end of the stick. 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes.
Everything's coming in high on her.
And if you're Steinert now, you cannot be satisfied.
No, with this 1 run.
Got a 1-run lead, runners on the corners, 1 out. Do everything you can to get some separation against this Delsea squad. Way inside, almost hit her. 7 straight out of the zone from Centeno. Seems like forever ago that this inning began with the first pitch out by Mia Pope. That might have been the hardest hit ball of the inning. Takes upstairs, back-to-back 4-pitch walks. They're loaded once again, and now a big spot for the sophomore Danica Spack. Meeting on the mound, and I'll let you know that Trenton Thunder Baseball has returned for the 2025 season. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It's important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines, whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, COVID-19 vaccine, or pneumonia shot. Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. You can visit their website, nj.com/health, for more information, services, upcoming clinics, and eligibility. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. Your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at trentonian.com. The only newspaper, it's the Trentonian. Back to action. 3-2 ball game. Steinert on top, looking for more.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Good situation for Spack here.
The much improved Danica Spack from last year to this year is upped her average by almost double. Takes on the outer corner, called strike.
First one Centeno's thrown in a while.
Yeah, before that pitch, it was 8 straight out of the zone, back-to-back walks with a wild pitch mix and allowing Bianca Walsh to score the go-ahead run. And another good fastball. Quickly 0-2. It's a 3-2 ball game, but it very easily could be 7-6, the way that both of these pitchers have worked in and out of trouble.
Right.
On an 0-2, Spack fouls it away.
You know, when you get a pitcher throws 8 balls like that, batters have a tendency to just keep thinking there are going to be more of them. Next thing you know, you're in the hole. You got to recollect yourself, like Spack has now. She's ready to hit up there now, the last 2 pitches.
Just off the plate away. It's a good eye. You take 2 strikes on that corner.
Yep.
Able to spit on that 0-2 pitch. Donovan's over there at third. Castellano's at second. O'Neal's at first. Centeno looking for a big strikeout. Line drive out to center. McLean can't get it. It goes right on by her. Donovan scores. Castellano's coming around third. She's going to score easily. The misplay in center field leads to 2 more Spartan runs. It's a 4-run frame. They go on top 5-2.
Gotta be an error, right, Jordan?
It's gotta be. It was lined right at her.
Yep.
E8. And now still 2 in scoring position. Spartans have already hung a crooked number. DeMeglio, she squares. Pulls it back and takes a ball up above the letters. What a response by Steinert.
Yep.
They fall behind for the first time all tournament. What have they done, at least so far? Come back and score 4 runs. Way upstairs.
They had 2 balls in this inning that probably should have been caught. The one to right field and the one right there in short center.
Fouled away. Of course, Centeno hasn't gotten much help from her defense, but how about the Spartans putting up 5 runs?
Yeah, no, that's, Steinert is a good enough team. They're going to take advantage of that stuff, and that's what they've done. And that's what good teams do.
Taken on the inside corner, called strike 2.
You have to give the Spartans credit. They gave up a couple and came back and said, all right, we'll show you who we are.
Yeah, they've really shown no fear against perhaps the best public team in the state. 2-2 to DeMeglio. High fly ball left field. Jester going over, makes a catch. Tagging from third, O'Neal. Here's the throw to the plate, not in time. Sacrifice fly. The Spartans have now hung 5 in the 5th, and they lead it 6-2. It's another unearned run for Centeno. Every run now that is scored from here on out is unearned.
Yeah, you got to feel bad for Spack. She gets robbed of RBIs on the error.
Well, now here is Katie Samanka.
She's going to bat for Lindsay Spizak.
First pitch to Samanka, down and away.
9th batter in the inning, Jordan.
In some people's minds, that means the Spartans have already batted around. In others, it means that Samanka would have to reach base here. 1-0. Called strike, and Centeno really has that outside corner work into these lefties. On a 1-1, Samanka takes down and away.
A lot of pitches thrown by Centeno this inning.
And a lot of stressful pitches, really the entire game.
We had mentioned earlier, the Spartans always seem to have a breakout inning.
Ripped fair down the right field line. The breakout inning's going to continue. It's going to roll past the fence, so it's out of play. That's a ground rule double. It's another run for Steinert. Katie Samanka with the celebration out at second base. It's a 7-2 Spartan lead. And now Steinert has officially batted around. Alina Eckel, by the way, will go out in courtesy run. So Katie Samanka helps her own cause. And here comes Mia Pope, who started this whole thing well with a ground out.
Yes, she did.
That feels like forever ago.
At least 6 runs ago, Jordan.
In fact, exactly 6 runs. I mean, this is exactly what Steinert did on Friday. Now, their offense really hadn't been completely shut down through the first 4 innings, of course, today, kind of like they were through the first 5 back against Colts Neck. But all of a sudden, you think you've got them close, you've got them on the ropes, and then you look up the scoreboard and you're down by 5.
Yeah.
Mia Pope looking to keep the train moving.
Yeah, Delsea took the field this inning feeling pretty good about themselves.
Yeah, remember how loud that dugout was?
Yeah, sure. They got a couple runs. They got the lead.
Centeno appears to be a bit rattled. Her 1-0, yeah, just rolls up there. Taking third is Eckel. Mentioned it, Joe, about Centeno being just a freshman in a spot like this.
Yeah.
Sometimes unable to limit the damage, sometimes the nerves will get you. I'm not saying that's what's going on with Centeno, but she looks like a much different pitcher today than she has really the entire season. 2-0, Pope takes outside. Just can't find the zone right now.
No, plus I think she's getting tired. She's thrown a lot of pitches today, just in this inning alone.
Well, Ava Blos, who's the third baseman, would be the relief pitcher if Delsea needs it. .3-0 green light, it works out. And a touchdown of runs for Steinert in the 5th. They lead it 8-2 as the avalanche continues for the Spartans.
Well, Mia Pope don't have the distinction of making 2 outs in an inning. Lined a nice single to center.
And gotta feel nice for her that now she feels that she's contributed to the production in this frame. And another mound visit, and that's gonna be it for Kaylin Centeno. Ava Blos is gonna come on in relief, so Centeno, 4 2/3 innings. 8 runs, not all of them are earned. And she'll give way to Ava Blos. We'll be back with her numbers when we come back here in the Group 3 semifinals. Steinert on top, 8-2.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Back here in the top of the 5th, Spartans have exploded for 7 runs and have chased Kaylin Centeno from the game. Ellie Miller on to face Ava Blos. Just 10 innings this season. She's given up 1 earned run. Runner goes, throw down to second. Pope is in with a dive. The ball hits the umpire. That might have cost Pope an extra base.
I think it did. He definitely blocked it.
Everything has been going right for Steinert, but Delsea, I guess, catches a fraction of a break. Blos, last pitched on Friday, scoreless 9th inning against Clearview in the South Jersey Group 3 finals. Pitcher of record recorded the win. Pitch to Miller, taken for a called strike right at the belt. Ellie Miller's 2 for 3. Singled, came around to score earlier this inning. 11th Spartan to come to the dish.
Just about everybody scored this inning for Steinert.
Off speed pitch, that's over for another strike. Centeno, by the way, takes Blos' spot at third. 1-2. Miller shoots it foul and keeps this frame alive.
Into the crowd down there along the first baseline. Sea of red down there. Delsea supporters.
And they've been quieted here in this inning.
Yes, they have.
1-2. Popped up on the infield. Blos calling, makes the grab. And the inning finally comes to a close, but the Spartans pushed 7 across. They went behind for 1/2 inning, and they were like, that's enough of that. They lead it 8-2. We go to the bottom of the 5th here in the Group 3 semifinals.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We're proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community is Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They've got new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks, and coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center. Haldeman Ford here yesterday, here today, here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business. 8-2, Steinert on top. We go to the bottom of the 5th. A much calmer, you gotta believe, Katie Samanka back out into the circle.
Yeah, I think 6-7 runs would make you ease some nerves.
Well, the first pitch to Juliana Baez is taken down and away. And now if you're Delsea, I mean, how do you respond? You're one of the best offensive teams in the state. There's no doubt about that, but trailing by 6. It's the largest deficit they've faced all year.
Yeah, this is a big mountain to climb. And with the king of the hill out there in the circle.
1-1 is taken for a called strike. Yeah, if you're Delsea, of course, you had Samanka a bit rattled after they took the lead in the 4th. Not so rattled now. 1-2. Off speed, that was nasty.
Yes, it was.
Strikeout to begin the 5th. Strikeout number 6, and it's a hat trick of K's for Baez. She goes down swinging for the 2nd time, and now Landon Ferrari. Left on left, quickly 0-1. Ferrari didn't even start that swing, it seemed, until the ball was in Hassan's glove.
Right.
Shot the other way, but foul.
Samanka's dealing right now. She's just rearing back and throwing.
And that's exactly how you got to do it, right? When you're up by 6, pound the strike zone. And you give up a base hit here or there, even a home run, and still feeling pretty comfortable. Other off-speed pitch. Hassan tried to frame it to no avail.
Would have needed a very big frame for that one. It was a little outside.
Would have needed like one of those hand-carved
exactly.
frames that you put like family portraits in. Line drive towards left, and right there to make the catch is DeMeglio for the 2nd out. Both teams have had their fair share of trouble on the defensive side of things today, Joe, but Steinert's really locked it down while it's kind of unraveled for Delsea.
Yeah. Well, Steinert's been a good defensive team all year, so. And again, they have enough experience that things aren't going to change now.
It's that championship DNA, right?
Yeah.
If this score holds, they'll be 1 away from the first ever three-peat in the state tournament for a New Jersey public school.
Quite an accomplishment. You have to give Jen Melker a lot of credit. She's done a great job with this program.
Pitch to Bernard. Line drive on the ground to short. Pope's got it. That's a 1-2-3 shutdown inning for Katie Samanka. She's retired the last 4 she's faced. We're going to the 6th. Spartans on top 8-2 here in the Group 3 semifinals.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Trenton Thunder Baseball has returned for the 2025 season. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. Check information, visit TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. A lot of action in the way of the Steinert Spartans. They lead it 8-2 as we go to the 6th here in the state semis. No break for Delsea out in the circle. 3, 4, and 5 due up, and Bianca Walsh, who's 3 for 3 today, with a double, a run scored, and an RBI, digs in.
She hit that shot to right field that was over the right fielder's head.
Got to be our leading candidate for the Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game. Outside, 1-1.
I think it should be you and I, Jordan, for driving 100 miles to get here.
Well, if that was the case, we'd have to, I guess, pick a player to interview us. And I'm sure the players could handle it, but I don't know how we would do
probably better
being
than we
interviewed.
Could.
Popped foul. I'm just fine with being the interviewer instead of the interviewee. One-two from Blos. Popped foul again, almost into the same spot.
A lot of souvenirs today if they didn't have to throw them back. A lot of foul balls. As long as they keep them away from us.
Yeah, we've only had to flinch once on
yes, that's true.
A line drive that probably would have gone over our heads, but we take no chances even behind this fence.
No.
Slaps that one foul. Walsh is 11 for her last 15, Joe.
Had a great junior season, that's for sure.
It's kind of all culminated in this game. Swing and a miss. Finally, Delsea's able to send her back to the dugout.
She's been quite the catalyst today, that's for sure.
One gone now for Addison Hassan. Hassan today, 2 for 2, single, RBI, a walk, another single that came back in the first.
Part of that big 7-run 5th inning, Hassan.
Yeah, of course, every Spartan got in on the action.
Yes, they did.
All 9 of them either recorded a hit, an RBI, or reached via an error. mean, it's real impressive what Steinert does year in and year out. Delsea entered this game 25-1. And, of course, Steinert has the experience advantage, but got to believe Delsea playing on their home field, they come in as the favorite. And Steinert's like, yeah, we'll show them.
And I mean, don't forget the 4 losses are the 4 very, very good teams. You know, John Vianney lost in the non-public final. Heightstown, who beat him in the CVC final, you know, lost in the Group 4 final. Kingsway won South Jersey Group 4, and Mount St. Dominic won non-public North Jersey. So their 4 losses are to some really, really talented teams.
Yeah, and 3 of those losses by only 1 run.
Yeah.
Count 3 balls and 1 strike on Hassan. Right down the middle.
Yep.
Hassan was trying to fool the home plate umpire with that one, but I don't think she had any chance to with where that pitch was located.
Took that old half step across the plate.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard, you see another full count. 3-2 on Hassan. Chopped foul. We'll do it again.
We've had a lot of them 3-2 counts today on both sides.
Both teams have really battled. Hassan goes down swinging, but it's off the glove of Bernard. Hassan not the quickest, and that's a nice play over there at first by Schenkel. Able to hang on to the bag. Strikeout 2-3. Back-to-back Ks for Blos. And now it'll be Francesca Castellano. First pitch right back to the box. Close up with it, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Delsea desperately needed that. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Steinert on top, 8-2. Crusaders coming to bat when we return here on WBCB.
I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Hi, I'm Sean Spill.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
You could send that over after, that would be great. Trenton Thunder baseball returns for the 2025 season. They returned last week, so they're back now. You can catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. Ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. Bottom of the 6th we go here in the Group 3 semis. Steinert on top, 8-2.
6 outs away they are.
6 outs away, that's 7-run 5th. So far, that's the difference. 8-9-1 due up for Delsea. Zoe Schenkel, Ava Blos, Maggie McLean. This is the part of the lineup that sparked a 2-run rally in the 4th that gave Delsea a short-lived lead.
Schenkel got hit by a pitch last time.
And that's what started it. It went hit by pitch, and then a double, single, walk, single. all with 2 outs. She's been overpowered by a pair of fastballs this at-bat.
Yeah, that inning certainly seemed to give Simonka second life.
Wind starting to whip. Simonka's 0-2. Got her. Good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Yep.
3 fastballs, and that sets down Schengel for the first out.
7 strikeouts now for Katie Simonka. FDU going to be getting a good one there, Jordan.
That's certainly an understatement. As Blos drills it out to left center field, that ball is going to one-hop off the wall. Ava Blos trying to help her own cause a little, in with a 1-out double. And she's out there in scoring position now for the top of this Delsea order. Here comes Maggie McLean.
Ball came pretty close to going out, didn't it?
It did. I thought off the bat it had a chance.
Yeah, me too.
Instead, it's Blos's second double of the day.
That bottom of the order's done some damage today. Well, we got Blos is what, 2 for 3 now.
McLean takes down and away. Maggie McLean's 2 for 3. She's halfway to the cycle. Triple and a single. She's driven in a run. Up high. 2 balls, no strikes. And if you're Simonka, it's still just all about pounding the zone. You give up a run or 2 here, and you're still in fantastic position. Chopper towards second, Bianca Walsh. 2 down, Walsh continues to stay busy. And now it'll be Lainey Vecchio.
Yeah, that tie and run somewhere on the bench. That's how far down it is, you know what I mean?
Somewhere deep
on
the
that
bench.
Yeah. Just get outs.
Spartans 4 outs away from their 4th consecutive trip to the Group 3 title game. Popped up. Foul territory. O'Neal makes the catch, and now 3 outs away. Another runner left stranded in scoring position for the Crusaders. We go to the 7th. Spartans on top 8-2 here in the Group 3 semis.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Back for the 7th inning here in the Group 3 semis. Steinert still on top 8-2. Looking for some more insurance. You can never have enough here in these state tournament games.
That is true.
Aaliyah O'Neal set to lead it off. It's going to be her 4th plate appearance, and it's the 3rd time she's led off an inning. Led off the 2nd, led off the 4th, and now leading off the 7th. She's 0 for 1. She's walked twice. And she takes a first pitch down and in from Ava Blos on in relief of Kaylin Centeno. Way up high. Spartans have come on down to Delsea and done what they do best. And that's show the ultimate confidence. You fall behind, not a big deal. Come back and score 7 the next inning.
Yep.
That one just missed. It's 3-0.
They're good for a breakout inning a game.
And in this instance, it came in the 5th.
Well, this is the first time it was in response of something.
And that's ball 4. It's the 3rd time O'Neill has walked in this game. Leadoff runner aboard. Here comes Danica Spack. Aaliyah O'Neill coming into this game, she had just 8 walks all season, and now 3 in her last 3 plate appearances. Spack, first pitch swinging, comes up empty.
Spack hit the ball to center that was misplayed, but played it a couple runs.
That was perhaps the biggest blow in that 5th inning.
Yeah.
I mean, if McLean comes up with that, of course Steinert's still ahead.
But it's 2 outs, and nobody knows where you go from there.
Yeah, it would have been 2 outs, and at the time, it was only 4-2. This one's bunted. Fair or foul? They say fair, and Spack beats the throw. I'm not sure if that ever left the batter's box, which then should have been
foul.
foul.
Looks like it was right here, still in the batter's box.
Well, Spack's going to take it. It's a bunt hit. 2 on, nobody out now for DeMeglio. Take it any way you can get it if you're Steinert. Not that they need any extra help like that.
No, but a few more runs wouldn't hurt.
This is still a Delsea team that averages over 10 a game. They've played more games this season that look like football scores rather than softball scores. That one's fouled back to the fence. Ball and a strike to count on Gia DeMeglio. 0 for 2, pair of strikeouts and a sac fly RBI. And now ahead 2-1. DeMeglio's typically the patient hitter on this team. Walk rate just under 19%. That was after the previous 3 seasons. It was down at 8%, so she's been a lot more patient this season as opposed to in years past. Pops it up, infield fly is called. Baez makes the catch anyways, and there's 1 away.
1 down, huh?
And now it'll be Katie Samanka.
She lined a double past first base last time up. Played it a run to help herself.
And now takes a called strike here. Yeah, that was the 6th run of that 7-run inning. That's down and away. And again, you see out there at second base, Aaliyah O'Neill, she's definitely relaying signs.
Yeah.
She's saying this one's going to be away. Samanka listens, hits it the other way, but it's foul. Well, when Katie Samanka is going to be back out there in the circle next, she'll need 3 more outs to send her team to the 4th consecutive Group 3 title game.
Yep.
And a called strike 3. Samanka not that happy about it, but maybe able to laugh it off a little easier when you're up by 6.
Yep.
Strikeout looking, and now Mia Pope.
Like you said, Jordan, a couple insurance runs certainly won't hurt.
Pope pops it up. Foul territory, back of 3rd. Centeno makes the catch. 8 2-2 ball game. Delsea needs a rally. Steinert needs 3 more outs to advance to the Group 3 title game. Find out what happens on the other side of this break here on WBCB.
$14.90 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant.
We go to the bottom of the 7th. Steinert 3 outs away from their 4th consecutive trip up to Seton Hall in the Group 3 title game. Randolph awaits. They beat South Plainfield today 9-4. 3, 4, and 5 due up. Kaylin Centeno leads off. First pitch. Outside, 1-0. Katie Samanka looking for yet another complete game. She has 16 of them this season and 8 in a row. High fly ball, shallow right. Danica Spack calls everybody off and drops it. Just in and out of the glove for Spack. And so Centeno is aboard.
Don't need to start off that way. Just want to get out of here.
That's where being up by 6 helps, but
yep, it sure does.
That was a routine fly ball that Spack just couldn't haul in. Now Tori Jester. She takes a called strike 1. Jester today 1 for 3. Singled back in the 3rd.
Last 3 outs are always the toughest.
Another nice looking fastball. It's 0-2.
Yep.
Popped foul over the Steinert dugout. Count holds at no balls and 2 strikes. If you're Delsea, you're just trying to keep the train moving any way possible. Ground ball towards 3rd. O'Neill's got it. Goes the short way for 1, and that's all they'll get. So now 1 down runner on first. The batter will be Juliana Baez.
Smoker's got to stay away from the bottom of the order. You got 3 of the 6 hits for Delsea today.
Well, she's got Baez up now, who's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Seven strikeouts on the day for Samanka. Now 1-1. Swinging a foul, 1-2. Baez now a strike away from that dreaded golden sombrero.
Yeah, 4.
In the dirt. It's a nice take that time on the changeup.
Yep.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count on Juliana Baez. Tori Jester over there at first in an 8-2 ball game here in the bottom of the 7th. Fly ball right field, another chance for Spack, and this one drops in front of her.
There's a base hit there.
2-strike base hit for Juliana Baez.
It was out in nowhere, no man's land.
And so now 2 aboard with 1 out for Landon Ferrari, the freshman. Last 3 outs, Joe. Never easy.
No, they're not.
Ferrari swings at the first pitch and fouls it away. Ferrari today 0 for 2 with a walk. She's flown out and lined out to left. Delsea dugout trying to make some noise. The 0-1. On the outside corner, it's 0-2. Both pitchers have really gotten that part of the plate today.
Yeah.
Oh, 2. Got her. Steinert 1 out away from going back to the Group 3 finals. And all that stands in their way now is the catcher, Paige Bernard.
That's 8 strikeouts now for Samanka.
Well, Bernard 0 for 3, reached on an error in the second. 0-1. What a run it's been for Steinert. Not only would this be their 4th consecutive trip, but it would be their 7th in the last 10 years.
Amazing program, that's for sure.
Up high. Looking to make it 7 consecutive wins in the state semifinals. The thing about the competition they constantly face and have constantly been able to beat.
Yep. Yeah, they're not beating East Cupcake State.
1-1 is popped fouling out of play. That's a new one, East Cupcake State. Count, a ball and 2 strikes on Bernard. Samanka looking to put the finishing touches on yet another complete game. The 1-2. Down low.
They play quality teams, all through the regular season, and and it helps them when they get to the state tournament, and it shows.
2-2. Chopped foul. She stays alive. Guided by their calm, cool, collected head coach, Jen Melker. Has this team ready time and time again. The 2-2. Line drive it out to center. That's going to drop for a base hit. Coming around third is Jester. The throw to the plate's a bit late and it gets away. 2 runs are going to score. And it's an 8-4 ball game. Delsea not done yet. And now here comes the bottom of that lineup. Zoe Schengle will be the batter. And Jen Melker wants a word with Samanka. What a throw by Ellie Miller out there in center. I didn't think she had a chance to get Jester coming around third at the plate. Throw ended up short hopping Hassan. This is where those insurance runs come into play.
Yep.
Still very comfortably ahead by 4.
And you got 2 outs.
Obviously, it wasn't this big of a rally, but this is what Delsea did against Clearview in the South Jersey finals.
Yeah.
Tied the game with 2 outs in the 7th and won it with 2 outs in the 9th. And if, of course, they're able to get to that hero from Friday, Lainey Vecchio, she would represent the tying run. Still 4 batters away. Schenkel takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Samanka ready. Ground ball over the mound. Pope's got it. Turns and has no play. It's an infield hit for Schenkel. They're on the corners, and here comes Ava Blos, who's got a pair of doubles.
It's starting to get interesting here, Jordan.
A tying run waits on deck, so actually if they get to Vecchio, she would represent the winning run. First pitch to Blos. Called strike one. Again, Samanka gets ahead. Samanka ready. Rocks and fires. Ground ball through the hole. That's a base hit. Ava Blos makes it an 8-5 game, and the tying run is coming to the dish in the form of Maggie McLean. They just keep battling and battling.
Yep.
A pair of teams that you might be able to get 20 outs on them, but can you get 21? Well,
they are hanging tough.
McLean this season has 1 home run. She represents the tying run. Line drive, and it's down into center field for a base hit. They'll play station to station. And how about this? Lainey Vecchio. She's got a chance to be the hero once again. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. Tying run at first. Winning run at the plate. And Katie Samanka, all of a sudden, she seems rattled again. Hassan wants a word.
Yeah, this team just don't quit.
Man, with 2 outs now, 4 straight hits and 3 runs. 9th batter to come to the plate in the inning. Delsea looking to do the impossible. Steinert looking to walk the tightrope. Vecchio tied the game against Clearview in the South Jersey Group 3 finals, and then won it in the 9th on a walk-off. A chance to be the hero once again. First pitch, called strike. Well, you know she's used to these pressure-packed situations.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yep.
She's got experience in it in the last few days.
This team didn't want to go away, that's for sure.
Samanka's 0-1. Up and away, throw down. Not in time. Wow, that was close.
That was close.
And man, if Schenkel got thrown out there.
What a way to end it.
Counted a ball and a strike. Vecchio takes strike 2, and the Spartans 1 strike away again. Never, ever easy.
No.
Samanka takes a walk. Bases loaded. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. In an 8-5 game in the Group 3 semifinals. The 1-2 pitch. Outside. 2-2. The palms get sweatier and sweatier here in South Jersey.
Yeah, they do.
Samanka looking to put a bow on another semifinal win. The 2-2. Popped foul and out of play.
Vecchio's staying alive here.
Hearts are racing all around Hamilton and Franklin. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball towards third. O'Neill's got it. And the Steinert Spartans have come on down to Delsea and conquered the Crusaders for the 4th consecutive year. They're going to the Group 3 championship game. The Spartans are able to walk that tightrope and barely come out on the other side. They use a 7-run fifth to help power their way to the state title game. They win it by the final score of 8-5. It got very, very dicey here in the bottom of the 7th, but Steinert against Randolph will be the matchup up at Seton Hall on Friday. What a game it was, Joe. 8-5 the final score. Want to get your final thoughts real quick.
I'll tell you, first of all, Delsea never quit. They went right down to the last out, had the tying runs on base. And, you know, you got to give Steinert credit, though. It pitched, it did what it had to do. It had that big inning, opened things up, and from there, what can I tell you? It's a team deserving to be going to another state final.
They're going to face Randolph at Ivy Hill Park on Friday. What a game it was here. 8-5. The Spartans just barely survive and advance. And that's all you got to do this time of year. It's not about how you win, it's just that you win. And the Spartans have a blackjack of wins, 21-4 on the season, looking to make it 22 in just a couple of days. We thank everybody for watching. Today's game was brought to you by Team Toyota, the Revere Restaurant, the Capital Health System, the New Jersey Education Association, Kessel Dermatology, Saul Funeral Homes, the Hamilton Township Education Association, Alderman Ford, the Italian People's Bakery, the Trenton Thunder, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, the Trentonian and Hyundai of Trenton. Our Italian People's Bakery player of the game, it's going to be Bianca Walsh. She goes 3 for 4 with a double and an RBI. You can find that interview shortly following the conclusion of this broadcast on our YouTube Shorts page. But now one final time for the entire crew. Brianne O'Neill produced today's stream and did the camera work, always talented over there. Joe O'Gorman, he was on color commentary. My name's Jordan Hirsch, saying thank you for watching all season long. We'll be back with Little League coverage in just a few weeks. But for now, we thank you again for watching. Have a great night, everybody.